Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello guys, welcome to Constant Reaction. And it's your boy Darky on this. I haven't been to the first key. The first key.
Yo guys, what happened? Why are you laughing? What's happening now? I don't understand.
The first key, how you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, so guys, I'm great. So we had this conversation before we started this show, right?
What conversation?
I'm sure you saw the whole laughter and everything. So the first key.
Yeah.
Would you rather be an Agbero, like Agbero chairman?
Yeah.
Or a bank manager?
My 4 years in the bank cannot waste now. So what you saying? I'll definitely work in the bank, man. I love suit and ties, so I'll rock it.
You know, it is a switch for me, right?
Switch from where to where?
Are you serious?
We are here to shoot now. This is the camera.
I wish we had a camera before now where we saw the whole Agbero thing. But it's fine. Good enough to know that. The university actually has like an other Agbero. Can be an Agbero when you want it. Can be a bank manager when you want him. Can be whatever it is you want him. But Agbero fits him more actually. Anyways, talking about let's come back home. We have Davido on the block. We have Davido on the floor.
Baddest. Bad guy. Rolu.
Opatakpiti. No, so if you're going, it's not going to ask you, right? What's like this special thing like about Davido? If you ask like,
I think for me it would be the kindness, like how he's always willing to give, ready to help people, like all the time. Is one special thing about him that I really love and emulate.
Okay, so it's not about his music.
No, it's not about the music. I think it's life is beyond whatever you do. Is how well you are able to make other people happy, because more people they go through a lot. People are suffering. You may see yourself that you are comfortable. You are even upon the fact that you are not where you want to be. But then, bro, people are way worse than your current situation. So when you see them and the opportunity to be around them, you definitely always want to show love to them.
That reminds me. On Friday we were having a conversation, and I think we were talking about Red by Lifting Others, right?
Yeah.
And I was putting you on the spot. He has answered our call though. The first guy has taken my video is on Crayon's page actually at the moment. So yeah. We Red by Lifting Others. I'm probably using at the moment. Okay, let's move on to this. David has been like on different level now, from the politics era to show and everything. Now, but then we're gonna have like a match conversation today about David and Mayorkun.
Mayor of Lagos.
Yeah, so that was like the beginning of the journey. Yeah. It all started from this point. Before now, there was a thing about Twitter video, and then
where he made a cover to his song.
Yeah, and then this was the genesis of everything. Now, from here,
I even thought that this was the point of you talking about banker or Agbero, because he was a banker. At some point before he started music. So I thought that was what led to your intro. I didn't know.
You thought that was what led to my intro?
Yes,
was that what led to the intro?
Because we wanted to talk about Davido Mayorkun, so I didn't know what else.
Yeah, as well that he was a banker. He said he was a banker actually. So yeah. This began like a whole lot of, I think about 7 years span and everything. Now, what was that major for you? How did they span together?
The collaborations when it comes to work rates, relationship, brotherhood and everything. Mayorkun and Davido were like, two very, very good character to look up to in that regard, because the collaborations they've had together have been bangers upon bangers, from time. The first one, what's that one again? Bobo, I think. Yeah, where the video had them in the rain and everything. That was amazing. And then they went on to do a collaborative one. Yeah, this is Bobo. And then they went to the prayer, at some point, DMW, and then they did Betty Butter, which was, really amazing. And then they ended with, The Best, which was like about going to 2 years now when this one dropped. Yeah. And that has been like the last time we had them collaborate. And every of the songs they've been on, you can be rest assured that 90% have been bangers, upon bangers. Maybe the one that is not as popular as the other ones is that prayer. But Bobo, bro, na money be fine, Bobo. Smash. Betty Butter, smash. The Best, smash. Which was like the closing song to depart from DMW, that he learned from The Best and everything. Like, okay. I'm saying he don't learn finish. Now it's time, for him to explore the world. And ever since then, we've not, seen them to come together on a song. Mayorkun also dropped an album. Davido was missing from the album, and he explained the reason why that happened, at the album listening party and all of that. And then Davido has been on tour, for a couple of while now. And you can see that, okay, at some point, Peruzo will join him, Fields will join him, but then Mayorkun hasn't been on that one. I think for Mayorkun, it's been more of, let me just do my thing. I've been with Davido for a while. I think let me try my strength. Let me gain grounds. The connection is still there. Definitely, if you want, Obi Alpha, I make all these people and everything, definitely can easily reach out. But then for him, it's more of, okay, let me stand my ground. Let me connect. Let me even see how well my power can get me to. And it's been really amazing, for Mayorkun. The journey hasn't been very smooth, but then we can say that, okay, at least I thought you don't stand in ground, and then he's now a certified, loner.
Okay, I'm talking about the journey being smooth, right? They've been this like controversies, trying to say one person is rubbing off on that person, and then Mayorkun is making, or most of the they had at the time, it was said that Mayorkun wrote most of them, or there've been this debate about Mayorkun writing the beat, and now Mayorkun is out of the group.
Yeah.
Now, so far, both of them, they've done music individually at the point. Now, do you think that affected any of them? Like, is David not rubbing off on him, or is he rubbing off on him?
I don't think the conversation of who is rubbing off on who definitely come out all the time, as at the point when they were together. But for me, I do not think anyone has been affected, or is being affected at the point. If at all anyone would be affected or has been affected, maybe a Mayorkun, because of the influence of there's no DMW, this and everything. Because when it comes to music distribution, there's also the part of your record label, being a stronghold, and everything, that there are some places you take your songs to. So, and a DMW, and a Davido boy, you just drop them. But and a Mayorkun, you have to like sort out one or two things, pay for logistics and all of things. But then once they hear, it's Davido, it's DMW, no worry, make it come. So all of those privileges may have been, withheld, at some certain instances. But aside from that, I think music-wise, there's not been any lagging, from anyone, either Mayorkun or Davido. They've been doing their best. They've been putting out sound. They've been putting out the work. Only Father was when he was away from Mayorkun, and then he got a smash last year.
Yeah, that's true.
And Davido also has gotten smashes. So I don't think anyone has, missed out so much, apart from the privileges from Mayorkun, being the fact that it's, related with the family. But aside from that, I think there's been nothing, of such.
Okay, so now we have them apart. We have one on their own. I mean, one on his own, the other on his own.
Yeah.
Now, are you thinking in coming days, right? Is there a chance, or are you thinking of a chance whereby we can have both of them? Now, the twist is this. Maybe not just a song now.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible they could have like a joint album together?
Joint album, Davido and Mayorkun. I don't know.
You can take that with smash, right?
I don't think it's advisable.
Why?
Because over the weekend, we saw them at the Budweiser event, where both of them perform, and then Mayorkun posted, I can do this forever, family ties, and all of those things and everything. And if you watch their performance, I watched the performance and I saw the energy, the synergy, the bond, the love. When he came, Mayorkun joined him on stage, he was so happy, hugging and laughing. And so, like, you can tell that, the relationship is still intact. Nothing, has changed. And then it is, brotherhood, 30 BG gang for life. He still rocks his 30 BG chain, when it goes out.
That thing's expensive, that's right.
Definitely. But a joint project, EP or album, I think for me, I would go with from the angle of Mayorkun and Davido do not give us collabos all the time. Maybe once in 2 years, once in a year, once in 3 years. I think it should, keep at that, because once they come together and then drop songs back to back, it may affect the acceptance of such songs. Example is the Davido and the Chris Brown. When Blew My Mind came out, everybody was blown away. Yeah. And then I think there was a certain lower body at some point. And then there was one that featured Shopping Spree. Chris Brown was on that one. And then Chris Brown featured Davido again on this what's the title again? Don't Tell Anyone or Don't Tell Anybody or something like that. Something about secrecy and that's about 4 songs already. But then the biggest of them all still remains the first, Blow My Mind. Now look at Mayorkun and Davido. First one was Bobo. And then they chilled for a while. They dropped Betty Butter. Even though DMW, there was a collaborative work for DMW Prayer. But then let's say Mayorkun featuring Davido, they dropped Betty Butter. and then they ended with the best. You can tell
The best
that,
was- the best
you
was
know,
smash,
like all three songs are bangers because there were differences, there were, you know, time lapse. People were looking for, people anticipating, you know, those songs to drop. But a joint project, bro, after that, what else will happen? Will they still come back together? So instead of putting all those songs together as one, why not, you know, give us time, drop them, you know, at different intervals? And I think that way to be, you know, smoother and people would expect, you know, more that way than having a joint project.
Okay, now before we go, let me ask you this last question. Right? So we've talked about DAVIDO and Mayorkun. Now let's talk about DMW as a group.
Yeah.
As Mayorkun actually as his departure, has it affected the group in any way? Now you've seen in the past where they drop collaboration, DMW and things. Yeah. They just drop one snippet now. Now, were you looking for a Mayorkun voice in that snippet? Because I was actually.
I saw a couple of, you know, guys. I saw Day and them Tunji and other DMW guys. I think ever since, it's not just Mayorkun that left at that point. Mayorkun, Peruzzi and Dremo. Three of them left together. And there was Leah that was, you know, signed, but then that's not like DMW artist. It's some, you know, affiliates using DMW to be like the umbrella face and everything. And then there was a certain Dende that was signed that dropped, you know, a song or something. And then they do announce one other guy. But ever since these guys left, DMW has not been like a solid, you know, label that to point out to that. Right now, if you are pointing out to the top record labels in Nigeria, DMW may likely not be
in the
first three. Yeah, because you wouldn't now refer to the label as just being the boss alone. You know, how well are your boys doing at the point? I will say a Mavins, you know, we'll say YBNL, they're like top 2 labels in the country like that, and then other ones, you know, would follow. So I think the departure would then affect DMW, because at the moment we cannot really say that any other artist is really, you know, up there apart from a DAVIDO in the label. Okay, so he's saying maybe it would affect the DMW crew. But in my opinion, I feel it's affecting the DMW crew though, and then we can't wait to see what they have up their sleeves. Any guy will come to the end on this one on Grocery Reaction. We can't wait to catch you guys on the very, very next one. If you have an opinion or you think that the first key is actually not too crazy about what you just said, you could share your opinion in the comment below. I sure will be there for some of them, if not all. This is your boy Daki, and I have with me in the studio Agbero Donifeski. That's like his new name. Agbero Donifeski. Thank you guys. We'll catch you on the very, very next one. Bye guys.